Hi, my name is Pradeep Pranasingh. I'm going to walk you through this Line10 field service management system. Uh, which starts with this slide over here. You can log into this Line10 field service management system as a manager, and then you can create a customer, create a site, create assets, and create a contract. So then you can view and edit those contracts. So once you create these contracts, you have to fill out few details about tests, and when it comes to that screen, I'll show you what are those additional things you need to create a contract. There are certain pre-configured data which we need to create a contract. So in next, once I complete this manager role, then I will go into the technician's role. So basically, once the technician logged into the system, he can browse his job calendar and he can organize those service jobs, and he can capture details into the field service report and can generate a PDF report and then send that as an email to the customer. Okay, let's start with the system. So my manager account is Rohita, and log in from that. This is the landing page. So I'll go to contract menu from here. In the contract menu, you can see some previously created contracts. So 772 contracts are available in the test environment. So I'll click create contract now. So this is the blank contract page, contract creation page. To create a contract, you need a few details over here. So I'll tell what are those. First, you need a customer. You need a contract start and end date. You can create a contract number. They call it as a job number, and the annual cost and the invoice frequency for this contract. Then you need a site. One customer may have one site or multiple sites, and assets, and the type of service the technician is going to perform, like maintenance, cleaning, repair, some tests, and so on. Similarly, like they have some products inhibitor, and these jobs can be performed in multiple frequencies: weekly, monthly, quarterly, once in 2 months, biannually, bi-monthly, and so on. So then also you need to have a technician. So you can have one technician, or you can have multiple technicians assigned to the same job. Then the estimated start date and the time we will need to uh, complete this job. And then another thing called control parameter. So these are basically based on, these things will come up based on the type of asset you select and the type of service you select, inhibitor you select. So based on those three categories, those three parameters, you will have some pre-configured tests appear in this panel here. So at the moment we don't have anything selected, so I'll come back to that in a moment. So let's create a new customer. So you can create that small icon there. So if you didn't follow it, I will show it again. So to create a new customer, you have to click this small icon here. Then you get this screen. So these are service centers in different regions in Australia. So I will select the Sydney one. So first you have to define a customer code. Let's say something like 001 name. You can give the address for the customer, but there are a few mandatory ones. When you click save, you will see. And the region. You can select on the bottom of the list this newly created customer. You can select from here. You can have a start date. We'll start it, put it as today's date, and the end date it's automatically adjusted by 1 year from the current date. Say it's an yearly invoice. So this company, we have to also create a site. So to create a site, we can click on this icon, same as customer creation. You can create a site here now. Address line is mandatory here. And you can save it, and you will see that newly created site here. We also need an asset for this site. Let's say cooling tower. So cooling tower, we have to assign, this is the asset instance name, so you can give a particular name to identify it, and then you have to specify the category for this. And also, since we can create multiple sites here, we have to tell which site this particular asset belongs to. And you will see that here. Let's say this is a routine service. And this is a terminology for this particular water industry. So they have some products. So when they select this product, let's say we'll do this on monthly basis. Now we'll assign this to fall, start date, same today. Say 1.5 hours job. Now if I click on control parameters, so these are the ones that if I select a cooling tower, so the cooling tower would do all these system tests. So they have to basically capture results for all these tests. Now this is a single job for this particular contract which occurs monthly. But if I want to add a new row, so if I want to create more jobs, I can click add new row, the same site. But if I want a different asset, I can click on the asset, say steam boiler. Like this, assigned to the same site. So let's keep it as the same routine service, and we can perform it as a monthly job to the same person, same technician. It's 0.5. Also, you can see some control parameters related to this steam boiler here, and few options over here. You can add more rows if you want, like more jobs you can add into this contract, and then you can park this job. So once you park this job, the system will not generate any jobs for the technicians. So if you have to create a bigger contract, and you can park it and come back, and then you can continue adding more details. But if you are happy with what you have entered, then you can click confirm button. So now the job, the contract has been created. Now we can go to that particular person's calendar and see whether these jobs are really created. So, but before that, we can go to the contract menu, and we can search by the job number. And this is the contract. We can search by these various categories in here. So you can see our contract, which is the status is in confirm now. So this is basically how you create a contract in the Line10 CRM system. Thank you. I'll start another session after this one on the technician role. Thank you.